Zin?
Well, well, I'm disappointed in you. Very disappointed.
I was waiting in Paris to take care of him as you wanted. But his plane was delayed. I lost him at the airport. He changed hotels.
The plan was so simple. You get him out of the country, away from the tracker. Kill him, dispose of his body. What could be easier? You failed. What exactly was it that you did on Nadul?
I worked for the Ministry of Finance.
That's right. And you made off with half their treasury. Perhaps I selected the wrong man for the job.
Sid, just give me another chance, please. You'd know I'd do anything for the cause.
But it just so happens that I do have something else in mind for you. But it requires a small sacrifice.
No sacrifice is too great.
I'm glad you see it that way. Nice work.
I never was too fond of Nadulians.
Yes, I know. You need another earthly body or you will die. Well, unfortunately, all these bodies are taken. Yes, I agree with you. A life force is a terrible thing to waste. But it is for a good cause.
Will the defendant please rise? Troy Montana, you are accused of murdering Adam Curtis with malice and forethought. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Cole didn't murder anyone.
Come on, Mel. You saw the surveillance video on the 6 o'clock news. It shows him pulling the trigger. I knew there was something odd about this guy the first time I met him.
The man in that video was not Cole.
I know. It's Troy Montana.
Exactly.
Cole and Montana are the same person.
No, they aren't.
Look, Mel, your friend can't even produce a birth certificate or a driver's license saying he's the mysterious Cole. I don't even know if this guy has a last name.
Of course he does. It's...
Hauser.
Cole Hauser, who has been living with me, you know what I mean, at the bar for the last few months.
And no one can vouch for Montana's whereabouts the past 6 months. Look, face facts, Mel. You've been living with a part-time actor.
You're wrong, Vic. I can't tell you how I know, but I know.
Right.
Fletcher! How's Cole doing?
I think you're talking about Mr. Montana. He's taking it in stride. Doesn't seem to faze him that the prosecution has the evidence to put him on death row.
What's our strategy?
Ms. Porter, the state of Illinois has dropped 16 cases in my lap, so our strategy will be to try and strike some kind of a deal with the prosecution. With any luck, your Cole there walks out of Joliet about 20 years.
That's totally unacceptable.
What do you want me to do? They've got a videotape of your boy lying in wait and then gunning down Curtis. We'd be extremely fortunate if they offered us any kind of deal. Excuse me.
Oh, well.
How are you holding up?
I'm not holding anything up.
How is everything going?
Oh, good. But this prison is very different than Sartop.
Well, for one thing, you're on the other side of the bars.
There were no bars on Sartop, Mel. The prisoners are restrained by neurodebilitators.
That's not so important right now, Cole. Did you know that your lawyer's thrown in the towel?
That's good.
No. It means he's given up. He's talking about making a deal.
That would be good if you could get me out of here.
It would. In about 2 decades.
That would not be good.
No. The videotape the prosecution accidentally leaked is killing us.
I guess when I got here, I took the image of the wrong man.
And I haven't had any luck finding this guy, this Montana. He hasn't been home, which no one else finds strange because they all assume he's sitting in jail. The only way to clear you and get you out of here is to find Troy Montana.
I know you'll find him, Mel. I'm convinced Sin is behind this. With me in prison, there's no one to stop him.
All the kids today, they want to be Sammy Sosa. When I was growing up, it was Ryan Sandberg. Still the greatest Cub to strap on the cleats. What about you? Who's your idol?
Robert Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah. Team do you play for?
Has the prosecution made an offer yet?
Yeah, I called DA's office today. I think we'll be able to get Mr. Montana out in 20, 25 years.
Either would be sufficient, but the longer the better.
I still don't understand your interest in this case. Got a lot of questions.
Well, I have a lot of answers. $25,000 of them, to be precise. Take care of your end, and the money's yours.
Here you go.
Hey, thanks, Jess. So did you get things straightened up with your landlord?
Oh, yeah, I sent that letter you wrote with a copy to the Fair Housing Commission and one to the Civil Liberties Union. Next thing you know, the rent increase disappeared and the plumbing was fixed.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, how the fear of the legal system is more potent than the actual legal system itself.
Mel, how's Cole?
He's holding up. We'll get him out of there.
Kind of miss him walking around in his underwear, you know?
Me too. Hey, Beck. Thanks for coming. Any news?
Nothing that's gonna help you with your theory that the wrong man was arrested.
Oh, come on, Vic. Give me something. Anything. A tidbit, a morsel, a rumor. Please.
Okay. We got one call. It just came in. We think it's a crank, but a woman said she spotted a guy who looked like Montana at O'Hare this morning.
At the airport?
Yeah.
Great. He's fleeing the country. Did you check with the airlines?
Of course I checked with the airlines. You think I'm new?
And?
And he wasn't on any outbound manifests.
Wait a minute. Maybe that's the reason why no one's been able to find him. Maybe he's been out of town and now he's back. Was he seen at arrivals or departures?
The caller wasn't that specific, Mel.
Well, Vic, if he's been out of town and he's back, he's probably on his way to his apartment. Do you have a man over there?
Look, it's going to be impossible for me to convince the department to put a man outside Montana's place when Montana is sitting in jail.
Cole is sitting in jail.
Whatever.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Mel, believe what you want, all right? But why are you wasting your time running around chasing ghosts when you should be spending your time trying to get your friend, whatever his name is, a good lawyer?
Because I can't afford it.
Well, what about Carr? Wasn't he like this legal genius?
Yeah, he's brilliant. But he's also fried. Come on, Vic, you know the story. He lost his wife, his practice, and any desire he ever once had to set his foot in a courtroom ever again.
Well, maybe he'll make an exception for you.
Why would he do that?
Well, because you can be pretty persuasive and you're tragically cute and you do this really cute thing with your lip. You're doing it right now.
No way in hell.
Why not?
Because I have already helped a whole bunch of people roam the streets freely who shouldn't be.
I told you, they're two different people.
Besides, Mel, I haven't practiced law in years.
That doesn't mean you've lost your edge.
They'll find Amelia Earhart before I find my edge.
Jonas, you were the best.
Past tense.
Cole could really use your help.
Well, they're trying Window Park, right?
Yeah.
Well, then he's got a county public defender.
Yes, he does, and his name's Fletcher, and he wants to cut a deal.
Oh, Fletcher. That's because he's lazy. He's nothing but a Johnny Cochran wannabe in an empty suit, but that doesn't...
That's why I need you.
Mel, don't do this to me.
Do what? Appeal to your sense of justice? Put you in a position where you can right a heinous wrong? Allow you the opportunity to free an innocent man from spending the rest of his life in prison?
Oh, that's good.
Well?
Well, I'll tell you what. You find this Montana, and you show me that he is a separate, living, breathing entity, and I will think about it.
Okay.
But no promises here.
Got it.
Hello, Andrea. It's Troy. Hey, baby. Listen, I know you're not there at the moment, but I just got back from the south of France. I'm sorry I didn't call you. I missed you. I really did. I mean, all the time I was away, I was really thinking about you. So we really should get together. So call me, okay? Ciao. Hey, Colin, it's Troy. I'm back. You got any auditions for me? I'll be at the apartment. Ciao. Whoa! You don't want to mess with me, pal. I know Tybo. Whoa! What do you want, money? I've got these boots at Ferragamo. They're $400 a pair. Not my style. Oh, not the fake. See? You don't want to mess with me, pal.
Get in the car.
What? Who are you?
Get in the car.
Okay. Part-time actor Troy Montana? Charged with first-degree murder of businessman Adam Curtis? This is crazy.
Okay, calm down.
Calm down. Who are you to tell me to calm down, sweet cheeks, huh? And where are we?
My name's Mel, and we're someplace safe we can talk.
Oh, well, Mel, this is great. I didn't kill anyone.
I know.
You know. Wait a minute, I'm on trial for murder. Wait a minute, how can I be on trial for murder? I'm here and they're there, so they must have the wrong man. Okay, that's really good. I'm very happy about that. Mind you, look at this picture they put in here. Part-time actor. Did anyone ever tell them I had a recurring role on Tides of Love? So they told me it was some sort of low-budget film. They weren't kidding. They didn't even serve lunch. Hey, wait a minute. I think that's some sort of union violation.
You were hired to play a killer, right?
Yeah, and I nailed it. Hey, whose place is this, anyway?
It's mine.
Yeah? Do I get free drinks?
Sure.
Good, I'll have an apple martini.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a phone call. I'll get that right to you.
All right. On the rocks.
Sure.
Hey, Cole. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Wow, you're looking good.
So do you.
Jess. Why don't you get him a drink?
Sure. Well, being locked up's really giving you a new perspective on things.
Yeah, I like being locked up.
Stop it. You know, if I wasn't with Gordon...
Dump him.
Jonas, it's Mel. I found him. No, I'm not hallucinating. He's right here in the bar.
Excuse me. Do I know you?
And he said he was hired to play a killer, which must be where they got the videotape. Thanks. Thanks so much. Okay, get here as soon as you can. Where is he?
I don't know, he was there a minute ago.
Damn it!
We'll now hear the prosecution's opening remarks.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my opening statement will be short and to the point. The prosecution's job will be to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the accused, Troy Montana, did murder with intent and malice Adam Curtis. Our job in this case is relatively easy. Given the fact that we have a videotape which, as many of you know, shows the actual murder taking place. Your job is simple. Listen to the facts and then return an appropriate verdict. I have no doubt as to what it'll be. Thank you.
You heard for yourself. They have, dead to rights. Look, we're in recess for the rest of the day. I'll try and reach the prosecution, see what I can get out of them.
What kind of attitude is that? I mean, just because you have to work a little harder, dig a little deeper, you're just gonna throw your hands up and give up?
I spent 3 years at law school, clerked for the Superior Court, and I've been with the Office of the State Appellate Defender for 7 years. I'm not a quitter, but I know a loser when I see one. In this case, it's got loser written all over it.
That's not the only thing that has loser written all over it.
Meaning?
You're fired. Jonas has agreed to take your case.
That's great, right?
Sure. Yeah, it's great.
Good, but we have another problem.
What?
I sensed the life force in the courtroom.
Who?
I don't know, but it came from somewhere in front of me.
Which means it could have been one of the jury, one of the lawyers, or the judge.
That's not good.
No. And we've got this videotape thing to deal with. I sure could use your help.
It would be easy for me to break out of here, but...
I know, you could do that face-changing thing you do, or just zip out of here with your super speed.
And then I'd be a hunted man, which is exactly what Zim wants.
Well, I've thought of something. If I can find Montana again, keep him in the same place for more than 5 minutes, then you two can change places.
Mel, it will be very dangerous for him in here.
It'll be safer for him in here than it will be on the street, Cole.
I have an idea that might work.
Hi, Mr. Levy.
Hello? Yes?
Hi, it's Gloria McNee. I'm the new casting director on Tides of Love.
Gloria, how are you, doll?
Fine.
Didn't I meet you at Bob Wagner's Christmas party last year?
Maybe. I breezed in and out so fast it was all a blur.
So, what can I do for you?
We're interested in bringing back Troy Montana's character, and I was wondering about his availability.
Have you read the newspapers lately?
Actually, I've been on a 2-week safari in Kenya. Why?
Oh, no reason. Troy's kind of booked right now, but let me see what I can do and I'll call you back.
Perfect. Ciao.
Can I get your number, please?
On here, leave a message at the beep. Ciao.
Troy.
Troy.
It's Colin Levy
Colin
here.
Levy here.
Look, I don't know where you're hiding out, but the new casting director of Tides of Love wants to meet you for coffee tomorrow, 8 a.m. Al Fresco's. And in my opinion, it's well worth the risk.
Well worth the risk.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Actors are such flakes. Troy, sit down.
Go away, I'm meeting someone.
I know. Something about an acting job.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Please hear me out.
Why should I?
5 minutes. That's all I ask. I'll buy you a coffee.
Okay. How'd you recognize me anyway? I'm incognito.
You're a fairly recognizable fellow. What do you take? coffee, latte, cappuccino, mocha, something?
I don't think we have time.
Cool.
I hope he's gonna be all right in there.
It's great to see you. He'll be fine. Come on, we have a lot of work to do.
Why does he wear these?
I don't know. Come on.
What's going on here? No. What's going on here? Hello? All rise for the Honorable Judge Harriet Chapin.
We seem to be missing a few key players, bailiff. Where is the defendant?
He'll be here in a minute, Your Honor. He, had some kind of anxiety attack. Needed a little sedation.
What about the defense counsel? Did he need a little sedation as well?
I believe Mr. Carr is, going over a few last-minute details. If it would, please the court, I'll go find him.
Yes. It would please the court very much.
How could I agree to go back into the courtroom? You old man, you broken down old man. You got no business in front of a judge. You got no business in front of a jury. Who do I think I am?
The best trial lawyer in Illinois?
Well, how long have you been standing there?
Long enough to hear you almost drown yourself in self-pity.
Oh, that's good. It's self-realization. I can't go in there.
Of course you can. Jonas, I know this is hard for you. We're up against a wall here. And you made a commitment to Cole, and you made a commitment to me. And you are not gonna back out.
I'm confused. I'm just... Am I defending Cole, or am I defending Montana?
That doesn't matter. In the eyes of the law, they're the same guy. And in my eyes, they're both innocent.
All right, well, now listen. Practicing law is tough. But trying to prove that this schizophrenic is innocent. I mean, you saw him this morning.
He's feeling much better now.
Oh, well, everything's fine. It's impossible.
I'm sorry, did you say impossible? You've won tougher cases than this. Dozens of them. Now pull yourself together, get out there, and kick some legal ass. All right?
Do I have a choice here?
Dang it.
Max, nice to see you again.
Should have taken care of you at Caden's nightclub.
Yes, you should have.
Well, as these humans say, at first you don't succeed.
Where's the tape?
I'm not telling you anything.
I can make this easy. Or slow and very painful.
We will now hear opening statements from the defense. Mr. Carr?
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is our task here to discover the truth.
Oh, my career is over.
Maybe it is research.
As I was saying, it is the job of the prosecution to prove that Mr. Montana is guilty.
But I didn't do anything.
Mr. Montana, you don't want me to hold you in contempt.
But I'm not supposed to be here, Your Honor. I'm an actor, not a killer.
The two are not mutually exclusive.
Your Honor, please.
Order! Now let me make the rules of my court perfectly clear. Mr. Montana, you will not speak until you are ordered. Mr. Adderley, you will not comment on the defense's opening statements. And Mr. Carr, you will, in the future, be prompt and prepared. Now, does everyone understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh.
Sorry.
Fine. You may proceed.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. And we will show you that he is innocent.
I think that went very well.
You can clearly see Mr. Montana jump up from behind that car. He was waiting, like a hungry tiger for his helpless prey to come into sight.
Objection, Your Honor. He's drawing characterizations. That is,
Agreed. Mr. Adderley, please avoid the hyperbole and stick to the facts.
Yes, Your Honor. Here's Mr. Montana, gun in hand, approaching the victim.
I keep telling you, I was acting. They put that together in post.
Your Honor, we'll cover that in your testimony.
You'll see the defendant fires 3 more times to ensure the victim's death. Rarely do we have the advantage of a camera being present to capture the images of a crime in action. I believe that picture is worth far more than 1,000 words.
I think this may be a good time to take a recess. We will resume after lunch.
Is it catered?
surveillance tape has obviously been doctored.
I know that, and you know that, and whoever made the tape knows that, but how are we going to convince a jury without any proof?
Well, hopefully Cole is handling that end of things.
Oh, yes, the elusive Cole.
Jonas, Cole and Montana are two different people.
Oh, yeah, but they'd never be at the same party together, right?
He'll come through for us. Come on, I'll buy you a coffee.
Good.
Yes.
It's going well.
Well, it should be. The evidence we provided ought to put him away for a long time.
There is one thing, though. The tracker is acting very odd.
Have you spoken to Vax?
No, why?
I'm starting to wonder if he took care of that loose end or not. We can't have Montana on the streets.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes. Just make sure the verdict goes our way.
It will.
To tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Mr. Montana, would you please tell the court where you were at 11 a.m. on December 3rd?
Okay, so I was in a parking garage in Oak Park. I was hired to play an actor in a small indie movie.
Mm-hmm. And you were hired for the role of a killer?
Well, my character didn't have a name or anything. There wasn't a script, per se. It was more of a workshop kind of thing, you know, ad-libs and things.
Fascinating. Tell us more about your character. Why did you want to kill Mr. Curtis?
Objection, Your Honor. Prosecution is obviously leading the witness.
Sustained. Rephrase the question.
So, why did your character shoot and kill Mr. Curtis?
Well, I wasn't quite sure about my motivation. I actually asked the director, and he just said, jump out and shoot the guy.
Just jump out and shoot the guy?
Yes. And I did a very believable job.
Well, if your goal was to kill Mr. Curtis, I'd say you were extremely successful.
Thanks.
So what happened next?
Well, the director yelled, cut, and I was wrapped.
And then you abruptly fled the country.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say fled. I mean, the producer loved my work and immediately put me for a long print job in Paris. I've done several others. I did the Cole underwear ad. Do you remember that one? Anyway, you know, I got into a limousine and 2 hours later I was at the airport and off.
Mm-hmm. And that's the truth?
Yes.
And you always tell the truth?
Yes.
But isn't it true, Mr. Montana, that you frequently fabricate stories about yourself and your employment?
What do you mean?
Well, let me give an example. Would you please tell the court your real name?
Montana? Troy Montana?
Yes, your legal name, perhaps. I'll rephrase the question. What was your name given at birth?
No, it's okay. It's me, Mel.
Mr. Montana, answer the question.
Percy Greenstein.
Excuse me, could you speak up?
Get them to show this.
Percy Greenstein.
Mm-hmm. And I have a long list of people who are willing to testify that you regularly padded your resume by lying about acting jobs.
Your Honor,
what's he doing here?
Is there a problem here?
Oh, you bet there is, Your Honor.
Mr. Montana.
But that guy tried killing me over there.
Montana.
But Your Honor.
Your Honor, I apologize for the behavior of my client.
Mr. Adderley, stop badgering the witness. Either ask him a question or move on.
I believe we were talking about honesty, correct?
Yes. Well, if you're asking whether I stretch the truth sometimes, yes. I'm an actor, you know. That's what I do.
Jonas.
You know, it's my job in life to actually...
Jonas.
don the costume, smear on the grease paint, blur the line between fact and fiction.
Precisely. And it's your expertise in that area that makes it all the more difficult for us to know when you're telling the truth or when you're blurring that line.
Yes.
Your
yes.
Honor, this is a...
Jonas! What? What is going on over there?
Your Honor, just a...
Jonas, here's the tape. Be sure they see this.
Counselor?
Your Honor, permission to approach the bench, please.
What are you doing? I'm in the middle of questioning a witness.
I have just come into some evidence that will shed a whole new light on these proceedings, Your Honor.
Mr. Carr, you are seriously out of order. I will not allow this kind of behavior in my courtroom. If you have new evidence, you must first share it with the prosecution, and
with all due
then...
respect, Your Honor, I beg to differ with you. There is legal precedence for this.
Not that I'm aware of.
1997, Grant versus Benson. 1998, Lenkoff versus Cooper. In each of 1999, Stewart versus Oakley, the Paramount case, Your Honor. In each of these cases, critical evidence was allowed and immediately taken into consideration because it directly refuted previously established evidence, Your Honor. Now, to deny me this request, Your Honor, would be tantamount to denying my client his legal rights.
You may continue, Counselor.
Thank you. Now, Your Honor, this video will show, it will prove, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that my client is innocent.
Your Honor, this...
Just show the evidence, Counselor. But I'm warning you. If this isn't everything you've made it out to be, there is going to be trouble.
Your Honor, objection! Objection!
I'm innocent! Yes! Yes! It was her!
Order!
Why'd you turn on us? I think you could be mistaken for someone else.
Order!
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may and can be used in a court of law. Do you understand your rights?
What do you want from me?
You need to go back inside.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Oh, yes, like you didn't at the apartment, huh? What's that? Yeah. Oh, go give me a break. Come on. Oh, I hurt my foot. I hurt my foot. Oh, it hurts. Oh, not the face.
To our very own Clarence Darrow. Thanks again for everything.
We got lucky. Now listen. The prosecution is still challenging the validity of our tapes, but we've got a strong line of video experts, and there's no way the court is going to reverse their decision to dismiss the charges, so...
Hello, Mel.
Cole.
I wanted to thank you.
Yes. So, who are you now?
I'm Cole.
And where is Mr. Montana?
I don't know.
You know, either you're taking this thing a little too far, or you need to seek professional help.
What is it going to take for you to believe me? You know, Jess, what you're doing right now is considered rude in some countries.
Just trying to figure out which one he is.
I'm Cole.
I knew it. No one else could have an ass like that.
Thank you. I think. Hey, Jess. Looking good. Hey, what's up?
Whoa. You... Oh, my God.
What's he talking about? You Cole? Well, people say we look alike.
So I've heard.
Well, personally, I don't see it. I'm obviously taller and in better shape, don't you think? Anyway, we should celebrate, don't you think? Come on, celebration. Hmm? Apple martini? Apple martinis on the house, right? Apple martinis all around. Nice to meet you, Cole. Yes, 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 yes.
He has a lot of energy.
He certainly does.
Do you think I should dress like him?
No,